Welcome back, Marvel fans, to another captivating journey through the vast universe of your favorite superheroes. Today, we're focusing our spotlight on one of the most iconic and enigmatic mutants in the Marvel Universe, Cyclops. As the leader of the X-Men, Scott Summers, also known as Cyclops, has long fascinated us with his unique abilities, complex character, and pivotal role in shaping the world of mutants. So, buckle up as we dive into a collection of fascinating factoids that shed light on the laser-eyed hero's history, powers, and the impact he's made on the Marvel landscape. Number 1. In the original version of the official handbook of the Marvel Universe, it was stated that Cyclops' eyes contained interdimensional apertures that released energy beams from another dimension. However, subsequent accounts clarified that Scott's body naturally processes ambient energy to open and focus these apertures, with the energy itself originating from the other dimension. The explanation about the punch dimension as the source of Cyclops' beams is no longer favored by Marvel editors and writers. Number 2. Scott often enjoys listening to the radio and even had a stint as a DJ and radio personality at one point in his life. Although they tried living a normal life, Scott and Jean end up having to defeat the mighty Computo and his Cybertrons. After destroying the computers running them, Quasimodo pops out of nowhere and the X-Men must stop him from taking over the world. This is what typically happens when the FBI forces your boy band to split up, as it did in X-Men Volume 1, number 48. 3. Cyclops is well known for perceived insensitivity towards his ex-mates. He has long been perceived as strong-headed, spoiled, and at times, a goody two-shoes. Once while searching for Magneto's base, Cyclops displayed more concern for an expensive camera held by the Beast than for the Beast's safety, leading the Beast to notice Cyclops' lack of concern for his well-being. During his early years with the X-Men, Cyclops rarely smiled. His teammate Angel noted that it was a rare occasion to witness Cyclops smiling after months of not seeing it happen. Iceman disapproved of Cyclops' introverted nature within the X-Men team, perceiving him as a grumpy individual who believed that happiness and enjoyment were bad. As you can see in this photo, Cyclops was clearly imitating the frying pan weapon from the first Fable video game, or at least that's my headcanon. 4. Scott has displayed symptoms consistent with obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. He avoids activities involving problem-solving, strategy, or repetitive skills and once played horseshoes continuously for 27 hours until Iceman intervened. 5. In newer iterations of the character, Scott expressed his enjoyment in watching the television show Seinfeld. Unfortunately, Seinfeld's favorite character in the series was Superman, demonstrating his love of DC Comics characters. Seinfeld was something Scott did to pass the time once he finally had a roof over his head at Professor X's school, the Xavier Institute for Gifted Youngsters. Unfortunately, some fans fear Cyclops took after the Soup Nazi. Personally, I loved Cyclops in the 90s cartoon, X-Men the Animated Series. But, I have always liked troubled characters that do not seem to fit in with the group. Number 6. Each of the Summer brothers, including Scott, Alex, and Gabriel, is associated with a distinct energy color, red for Scott, blue for Alex, and yellow for Gabriel. Number 7. In Phoenix 5, Earth 6-16, Cyclops has a significant connection to the cosmic entity known as the Phoenix Force. During the iconic Dark Phoenix Saga storyline, Jean Grey became the host for the Phoenix Force, resulting in a tragic and tumultuous turn of events for both characters and others. In the comic, Iron Man manages to divide the powerful Phoenix Force up, giving it to 5 different characters. Those 5 include Namor, Magic, Emma Frost, and Colossus. Later, Emma guilt trips Cyclops into taking her part of the Phoenix Force. After a major fight, he finally gives in and takes on the Force. Unfortunately, he kills Xavier in the process, completely loses the self-control he had honed over a lifetime, and becomes the Dark Phoenix. 8. Scott had a strong bond with his mother-in-law, Elaine Grey, who filled a maternal role in his life. Their closeness endured even after Scott's wife, Jean Grey, passed away. The news of Elaine's demise, caused by Black Cloak during the Grey genome extermination, deeply devastated Scott. Number 9. Cyclops has been unable to control his powers without his special visor due to brain damage he encountered during a long stint in a coma as a child. Stan Lee felt Scott Summers was one of his favorite characters due to his tortured past. Number 10. Scott Summers was originally named Slim, but it was changed in X-Men number 3 to Scott, and Slim simply became a moniker. However, we can't be sure whether Scott ever, dare I say it, snapped into a Slim Jim. Number 11. Scott's powers first activated as a teenager when he accidentally damages a crane at a construction site. As it begins to fall, his quick thinking allows him to shoot it again, destroying it. Unfortunately, onlookers felt it was intentionally violent and they form a lynch mob. Scott escapes the crowd and hope a train. He is later found by Charles Xavier, who makes him the first member of the X-Men. Or I guess at that point it would just be X-Guy, since there was only one of him. Fortunately, the team would soon accept new members like Marvel Girl, Beast, Angel, and Iceman. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour through the intriguing world of Cyclops, a mutant whose journey has spanned decades and touched the hearts of countless fans. From his remarkable optic blasts and leadership within the X-Men to his intricate relationships and personal struggles, Cyclops continues to be a character that leaves an indelible mark on the Marvel Universe. Hopefully we will see him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe soon. As we've seen, there's so much more to this laser-eyed hero than meets the eye. Thanks for joining us on this fact-filled adventure, and remember, the Marvel Universe is brimming with characters just waiting to be explored. Until next time, true believers.